What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or I guess only welcome to the channel actually, because this is the first video on this is my second channel. If you are somehow here and don't know who I am, my main channel is the first link in the description below. It's called The Baddest. It has my higher quality content. This channel is just for me to do some easier things, just some fun little videos that I want to make but I don't feel earn to be on my main channel. I want to do just easier things, and I'm also going to be doing some live streams here when I'm ready to start doing that. But yeah, today I want to talk about the debut mixtape of Ashnikko. Ashnikko is an artist that I've been keeping up with since her song Stupid went pretty viral last year, or I guess 2019. Yeah, but no, yeah. Ever since that song sort of blew up, I've been keeping up with her because I really like her music. I really like her energy. I really like the way she's so about herself, knows who she is, and is so not afraid to just show herself for who she is. And I really like her energy and the way she doesn't give a fuck what other people have to say about her. Because I am not the most confident bitch in the club. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, I really think her music is very powerful, and I think she has a lot of hits, a lot of misses, but yeah, this is her biggest project to date. Her Hi It's Me EP definitely impressed me. I really enjoyed that one, but this one is twice the size, DEMIDEVIL, and I just want to give my thoughts on it now that I've listened to it multiple times. I have some notes written down, so I just want to go through it track by track. So the opening track is Daisy, which is probably her biggest song now, actually, and I think it's a great way to start the album because it's a very weird sort of vibe and also very high energy and about herself, like she is known to be. Yeah, it has a really great chorus. It has this really unique style that I like. It has this kind of eerie vibe, but at the same time keeps up her really high energy that she's pretty much known for. The instrumental is also really unique. It's really weird, and I really like it. My only complaint about this song really is that the verses are pretty short. You know, the choruses definitely repeat themselves quite a bit because, again, pretty short verses. But honestly, I think that's okay. I think this is a very good opening to this mixtape, and it's a great track. So Daisy, I'd probably rate on the higher end of this album or mixtape, same thing. But yeah, I'd give this song a solid 8 out of 10. Next one is Toxic, which again is I think is a great segue of the mixtape. I think it's a great choice for the second track. Again, very high energy, very much what she's known for. I was actually very impressed by the production of this song, the layering of vocals and the instrumental. It's all mixed perfectly, I think. It's very catchy. It's a very catchy chorus, and I really enjoy the chorus a lot. The only thing I don't love about this song is, again, the verse is pretty short. This is a bit of a consistency for Ashnikko, I think. And some of the lyrics, not exactly great. You know, I would like to hear, if you're going to have similes in your songs, I like to expect them to be good, but you know, like the bar, scare you like a skeleton, not the best bar ever, but you know, it's okay. It has a good vibe to the song, it has really good energy, and there's not that much to complain about. It's, I think almost as good as Daisy. So yeah, I think it's a great song. I'd say 7.5 out of 10. Deal With It is a damn near perfect song. It also has this great high energy, has some good lyricism. The feature definitely adds enough to the song to make it worthy of being there. It's also pretty fucking funny. Like, it's a pretty funny song. And again, that's what I like about Ashnikko, is she just like doesn't care. Like, she's very playful with her music, and that's something that I really like. So yeah, Deal With It, I literally have nothing to complain about. It's a lot like Toxic and Daisy. It has this really high energy, great production, a solid feature. 8 out of 10. Slumber Party is probably the most graphic on this project. Again, it's insanely hilarious, very high energy, and just absurd beyond belief. I was not expecting the chorus to be as absurd as it is. I can't play anything because I don't want to risk any copyright, even though I will get $0 off of this video. But no, yeah, I wasn't expecting the bars of me and your girlfriend playing dress up in my house. I give your girlfriend conolingus on the couch. Yeah, it's a very, very absurd song with some really, really kind of disturbing but also hilarious lyrics. I don't really love the chorus on this one. I think the pre-chorus is good, but the chorus is just a little meh. It's not bad, but it's kind of weak. I think the performance on this song is really good, and I think the feature actually is very good on this one. Yeah, my only complaint about this one is the chorus isn't that good. But it's not bad by any means, so 7 out of 10 for Slumber Party. Really fucking weird, but I like the song. The next one is Drunk With My Friends, which I think is the first flop on the project. I really don't like the production on this one. I think the auto-tune is way too out of control. Ashnikko can sing. She's actually very good at delivering her lyrics, so it's clear that this was just a stylistic choice. But I don't really care for the style. I think the overblown of auto-tune is just too weird, and I think the mixing as well is a little bit weird. I think the instrumental is too quiet at times. The instrumental, though, is actually very good. I think it's a very unique and very good instrumental. But this song isn't that good. I just don't care. I think the lyrics are a bit too repetitive and a bit too bland. I think the performance of Ashnikko probably would have been fine if they didn't do the auto-tune style that they did. But, you know, stylistic choice. I'm all about respecting that. For me, this is probably the worst song on this project, and I really didn't enjoy this song by any means. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10, maybe a 4.5. Little Boy, I also don't care for much. I think it's a bit of a flop on the project. Just think her flow, not great. Lyrics, kind of dumb, kind of bland. Like, they're not playful, exciting. They're not, like, playful, dumb. They're kind of just meh. And I think the hook sucks. I think the hook sucks on this one. It's just very low energy, which is something you never really expect from Ashnikko, except for when she's doing more stylistic choices. Like on Daisy, the way she isn't necessarily in your face, but she maintains the energy through a calmer sound. This isn't like that. It's just kind of bland and uninteresting for the most part. But, you know, it's not as, like, ear-piercingly annoying as Drunk With My Friends. Her performance on this is pretty good. It's just really dull. So, yeah, it's not as bad as Drunk With My Friends, but I'd still have to give this one about a 5 out of 10. Not something I would ever really care to go back and listen to. Cry is, I think, a very good song. The feature is a little questionable because it's not, like... It's very short and doesn't hold the same level of energy at all, but at the same time, it sort of matches the style, and it sort of matches the feeling of the song, so I actually still enjoy the feature on this song. The instrumental is very good. I love the guitar on this one, and her performance, Ashnikko's performance, is very good, maintains very high energy, and very impressed by this one, actually. So yeah, great energy, great performance, some solid lyrics. Again, verses are very short. The song is actually a bit too short, in my opinion. It's a very short song, especially given the fact that it has a feature on it. But it's not a bad song. I really like the song. I really like the song, actually. I love the style. I love the instrumental. I love the performance of both artists. This one I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Later Boy is one of my favorites as well. I really like this one because it's so funny. This one is so... hilarious. I love it. It's clear that it's going for like a parody of a high school musical vibe. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." It's such a weird style. And it's so fucking funny. Like, some of the lyrics on this song are so good. I definitely recommend you to listen to it because it's just a high energy, in your fucking face style. Very, very progressive style, might I add, but that's, again, kind of what Ashnikko is known for. I love this song because it just maintains this hilarious, positive, funny-ass energy. I love this song. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I can totally understand why some other people that aren't normally fans of Ashnikko wouldn't like this song in particular, but I think it's a great song. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, if not an 8, because, my god, it is so catchy, and it's such a good style. I love this song. Unfortunately, I think the ending of this project falls a little flat. This is good while it lasted. It's honestly kind of a forgettable song when it comes to the rest of this because, similarly to Little Boy, it just doesn't have the energy that you would expect from Ashnikko. And for the record, that doesn't mean, and just because an artist is known for something, they can't switch up the style or sound. It's just this in particular is really, really weird to hear because it feels very dull. But the production is very good on this song, and her performance and lyrics are actually pretty damn solid, but it just feels a little dull. It just feels like it's really missing something. I don't know if it's the instrumental or if it's just the fact that it goes on for a very long time. It's one of the longest songs on this project. But yeah, it just kind of loses my interest eventually, and it's a pretty forgettable song. But at the same time, Ashnikko's performance is very good on it, and the lyrics are very good. So credit where credit is due. I'd give this one around a 6.5 out of 10, I'd say. But I don't think I could give it really higher personally, because I'm just not a huge fan of the style choice. But I think a lot of people would actually like this one. And in the end, wow. So the last song is called Clitoris the Musical. It is a bit too weird for my liking. It is a little bit too odd, and it's very short and seems kind of unnecessary, but at the same time it is hilarious. It is a very funny song, and in a way gives off this good message. It's kind of like about how some men tend to care about their pleasure only and not pleasuring the girl, but at the same time, like, I feel like this has somewhat of a decent message, but it tells this message in a way that I don't know if I can take seriously. So yeah, I don't really care for this ending of the mixtape. It's a bit too weird and a bit too absurd for me, because it is funny, but at the same time it's not like a great song. Like, it doesn't have this great performance. I mean, she sings well on it, but she doesn't have like this great performance, this great energy, this great instrumental, this great production. It's kind of just speaking as a song in a way. So it's funny, not the best song. This one is again one of the weaker ones for me, about a 5.5 out of 10 maybe. But at the same time, it is funny though. So, and I think some people would enjoy this more, because as much as I am big gay, which probably contributes to my liking of her music, I do not have a clitoris. So I don't know how to segue out of that. Thank you for watching. This was just my thoughts as an Ashnikko fan. I would definitely consider myself to be a fan of hers at this point. As this project stands, I would give it overall a 7 or a 7.5 out of 10. It is a good project. I really enjoyed a lot of the songs on this one. But honestly, although it's technically a mixtape, not an album, I was expecting more. I was expecting a little bit more dare. I want to hear her be a little more daring. I wanted to have a little more substance. And honestly, I would love to have her release a project that hits around the 13 to 15 song mark, not just 10, because 10 songs is fine for a project, but again, Clitoris the Musical is the ending song. Very short, very much lack of substance, so that knocks it down to 9. Cry, banger song, but it's about 2 minutes long. You know, this full project comes out to about 25 minutes, which isn't bad, but I would have loved to hear more. You know, a lot of the stylistic choices just aren't for me. Again, this is an opinion thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this project, because again, I still did. But yeah, I think there's some misses on this thing for sure. But at the same time, I really love Ashnikko. I really love her overall message and what she stands for, and I really love her music. And I'm still gonna listen to this shit for sure. Still gonna be listening to this album slash mixtape. Still gonna be listening to her old shit, and I can't wait to see what she does next. I'm very excited to see that. I hope she gets a Genius interview for one of these songs, because her Genius interview is great. And yeah, I follow her on Instagram. I check out her music videos, all that stuff, because I think she's great. I think she's such a creative artist. I think she's so talented, and I think she is very much, in a lot of ways, what we need in the music field right now. Because I like Megan Thee Stallion, and you know, I know Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B have been pretty big recently, but I think there's a distinct difference between them, or even say Doja Cat, or in many ways Ariana Grande, to Ashnikko. Ashnikko has this very playful feeling, this very confident but not too ridiculous, if that makes... I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like she's less mature, but at the same time on the same level of maturity, because she's still pretty much equally as graphic, equally as obscene, but she feels more creative, and she feels way more playful with it, and I really like her style choices. Because as much as I am a hardcore rap fan, I love rap. Like, one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist, is Eminem. I love the hardcore rap, the punchlines, the double entendres, the fucking flows. I love that shit. But not all the time do you need to be straight in your face, rappity, hip-hoppity, hop-hoppin', bah-hoppity, mahasama, lyrical miracle. You don't always have to do that. And so as much as I like Megan Thee Stallion, I don't always care for the hardcore sound, the hardcore in-your-face style. I like the fact that Ashnikko is just very talented, very skilled, but also just so easy to vibe with. So easy to just enjoy the energy of it. And I think she does it unlike anyone else right now. Regardless, though, this is a great project. I am very happy with it, and I'm very happy for her, because this has been pretty damn successful so far. So that's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think of this. I want to know your guys' favorite and least favorite off of this. And let me know if I should review more music, because it's something I'm not really sure if I'm good at. I think I'm pretty well educated when it comes to music, specifically like modern music. Like, I'm pretty good with hip-hop and rap. Pop, not so much, but in a way, I think I'm decent with music. Not necessarily playing music. But, like, I spent a lot of time learning about music, and I like to talk about music. So, I'm going to be talking about some video games and some more pop culture on this channel, but if you think I should talk about music at all, let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first video on this channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.